Hi folks, welcome to a Kingdom Hearts 3 video, and I'm having so much fun with this game. I've only completed one live stream so far. We went for about 2.5 hours, and we managed to get through Mount Olympus and face off against Titan, which is a really fun boss fight actually. If you guys haven't seen this yourself yet, you might want to have a go at taking it on before watching this video. But if you have and you just want to see it again, or if you're after some tips, then please do come and join me as we go through this encounter. So the first part of this fight against Titan, we have to go through the wonderfully designed area of Mount Olympus. It's such a colourful place, this, and you basically are going to be running up the walls throughout most of this first part of the encounter. This is a feature that I believe has been brought back from Dream Drop Distance, so if you've only played the original Kingdom Hearts games, as in Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2, then this feature of running up walls will be brand new to you. But it's an interesting one, and it's implemented really well in my opinion. So, apart from when we're just watching cutscenes, you are just going to want to go ahead and just dodge the rocks as they're falling around you. Before that cutscene as well, I believe there might be a chest to grab of some kind off at one of the ledges, but I didn't find it myself, but apparently it is there somewhere. So, by all means, you know, have a look for that. Once you've gone ahead and reached this first intersection here, we're just going to traverse the linear pathway, so we do get to stop dodging rocks for a few moments as we just go through the path. But make sure you smash everything, grab everything, and you won't have any issues with this bit as we go through. Eventually, having followed the linear pathway, you are going to encounter quite a large ambush of Heartless, but it's not too hard, this isn't, because quite early on you should get access to the Blaster attraction, and this one's a lot of fun. I do love the attractions in this game. They're kind of like a psychedelic version of summons from Final Fantasy, aren't they? They're a lot of fun to use as well. Basically, for this attraction, you're just going to be blasting everything with the weapon of this vehicle. You can move it around as well as you're riding in it, and you'll do a ton of damage, as you can see here. And you can also look at the bottom left hand corner for some of the other abilities that you can cast with that one. But you should be able to just absolutely decimate through pretty much most of those enemies there while you get that attraction summoned. And then just go ahead and use some of your team abilities, or whatever else pops up with the triangle key, or the Y key if you're playing on Xbox One. And there we have it, guys. That's pretty much the only enemy encounter we're going to face in the middle of this boss fight. There's no other ads really that we need to be aware of. So I'll just skip ahead now to the next part of the fight. Once again then, Titan's going to be trying to crush us with these rocks that he hurls in our direction. Not particularly pleasant of him if you ask me. So once again we're going to have to be dodging what he is actually thrusting our way. Now one thing to note is that some of these rocks are going to be coming a lot faster than they were in the previous segment when we were dodging them. So just try and be on your toes a little bit. They can come quite close together as well, but fortunately you can take a couple of hits if need be. The only thing that's worth mentioning though is that however much health you have when you get to the top of this cliff to fight the boss with, that will, you know, be the amount of health you have going into the battle. So do try and avoid those rocks as they fall. And you're going to have to fight a leg at a time here once we reach the top. This is a really fun encounter, and trust me, this is just the start of it. So make your way through each leg. They have about 2 health bars each, I think. So just basically smash into them with everything you've got. Use any special abilities that pop up. Try and dodge the slam that they do. It's quite a slow slam, as you can see. So it should give you plenty of time to react to that in order to avoid taking damage. And I would recommend just having some potions attached to your shortcut key as well, or shortcut button of your choosing, just to gain quick access to those should you need to do any emergency healing. And once you've taken out the first foot, it's just going to be a case of moving on to the second and repeating the process. So just unleash absolutely everything that you have in your arsenal, whether you're focusing on magic attacks or keyblade attacks is of course entirely your choice. For me, I'm doing the latter. And once those legs are defeated, they're going to turn red, and we're going to get that brief cutscene, and then we're going to start getting these sparklies. And I was a little bit confused for a moment as to what we had to do, but it does seem that sparklies in this game are movement areas or platforming sections. So what you want to do with these sparklies is literally jump over them. You don't need to hit them, don't need to attack them, they're not targets or anything like that. Just literally jump around them until you get to the correct location here. And the correct location happens to be Titan's mouth. So once you reach it, you're going to unleash a few attacks. It doesn't have a whole lot of health in all honesty. And it won't be long until the train, the mountain coaster, pops up as an attraction that you can use. And this is so much fun. Just look at this game. It's absolutely stunning. It really is. Just use the train here to target the boss and just unleash everything you can against it. Every now and then you'll have like a target appear on screen. And as you can see there, you do need to attack that before the little central timer thing on it runs out. Otherwise you're going to take a whack of damage when Titan smacks into you with his fist or whatever. But it's not actually that difficult. There's a lot going on the screen, which makes it perhaps look a little bit harder than it is, this section. It's all very exciting, but just keep that target focus on the boss as much as possible. Hit those timed areas once they pop up, and you'll see his health bar at the top just whittling away quite quickly. At this stage, he does have, I think it's 2 or 3 in total, but you can see at the top there how much he has left. So this attraction does last quite a while. I wouldn't use the finish button until, you know, the last minute really, so you can really make the most of this. And then when you do use the finish button, it should be on his final health bar, and that should pretty much be all you need to do then to finish off this encounter. And there we have it, folks. That is the end of the Titan encounter in Mount Olympus. So I hope this video has been helpful to you, and I'll see you all next time. Have a great day.
Yes, that's one down.
They're not so tough by themselves.
Okay, what's next?